What do these 7 people all have in common? They all competed in MrBeast challenges and beat Jimmy at his own game. You're gonna wanna watch till the end. There's gonna be a bonus story of when someone broke the system in a MrBeast video, and it's a person you wouldn't expect. In the second installment of the YouTube Creator Games, Jimmy organized a high-profile trivia tournament. Contestants included some of the most followed social media stars, such as KSI, Mark Rober, Addison Rae, and of course, the D'Amelio sisters. Charlie and Dixie were victorious, winning a grand prize of $300,000. But their win was overshadowed by allegations of cheating.
Charlie, Dixie, Mommy, Daddy, cheater, 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 pumpkin eater.
Dixie and Charlie already had a major advantage, as they were a team of 2, often going up against solo creators. But to make things even more unfair, the D'Amelio parents played with them too, raising concern about the fairness of the challenge.
We'll do geography. Here, step aside real quick. So, what state is this?
What state is this?
Watch Mark, Charlie's dad, tell her the answer.
I love how he said it where we could hear it. We're not saying that's the answer, but he did say it. All right, let's see. North Carolina, what was your answer? It was Kentucky.
But in the final round, Dixie had to face off against ZHC in what was supposed to be a one-on-one to determine the winner. But you can clearly see that Charlie had her phone off screen. If you watch this replay, you see her look to the right. Many people were mad as they assumed Charlie was off screen giving Dixie the answers. This drama set the internet on fire. There were heated debates about the fairness and legitimacy of the win. Do you think this was good strategy, or was it just flat out cheating? Either way, the D'Amelio sisters weren't the only MrBeast contestants who used questionable game plans to win huge prizes. Jimmy's most viewed video of all time left some people very upset. In the recreation of Squid Game, the final challenge was intense. The remaining contestants played a game of musical chairs, but it wasn't just a simple game. The winner would take home a huge prize of $456,000. During the final challenge, Cam, a contestant, got blamed for either stopping or going really slow on purpose.
Keep it moving. No, you gotta keep moving.
Some viewers claim that this goes against the rules of the game, which say that you have to keep moving all the time. But watch this clip and decide for yourself. Keep your eye on contestant 079, aka Cam, and leave a comment below letting me know if you think this is cheating or not. Despite the questionable strategy, Cam won the challenge and the insane cash prize. This wasn't the only Squid Games inspired challenge that MrBeast recreated and got outsmarted in. In a real life game of red light, green light, featured in MrBeast's I Gave My 100 Millionth Subscriber an Island video, this contestant in sunglasses pulled a 99 IQ play. During the game, Jimmy announced that there was no time limit, suggesting he could pause the game for as long as he wanted. This contestant took advantage of a moment when Jimmy accidentally said green light before putting down his mic. Seizing the opportunity, he dashed across the finish line and technically didn't break any rules. This even left Jimmy shocked.
Wait, you're definitely eliminated.
But Tariq, the cameraman, was quick to point out Jimmy's mistake.
You did say red light, green light at the end.
Red light, red light. Let me review the footage and see if he's correct.
When you were explaining the rules, you said
Red light, green light. There's no time limit. Yeah, we have our first finisher by technicality.
Although this contestant did not win the overall challenge, his sharp strategy and understanding of the game's rules led to an unforgettable moment, showcasing the importance of paying attention in high-stakes competition. This guy might have been the master of red light, green light, but the next challenge offered a chance for the winner to go through green lights in style. In the video, last to take your hand off the Lamborghini keeps it, something suspicious happened. During the competition, it looked like one of the players took their hand off the car. Let's watch it again in slow motion. You can clearly see Corey, the contestant with the yellow shirt, took both hands off the car. What made this so strange was it happened right in front of Jimmy, but Jimmy had no reaction. People were quick to get on social media and call out the alleged cheater. But there's more to the story. MrBeast had taken the windshield wiper off the car earlier and said that holding it was technically still touching the car.
We now have a windshield wiper that if you're touching with your right hand, you are still technically touching the car. There you go. You can get off the car.
So this contestant did not take his hand off the car because he was still holding the wiper. Either way, Corey would go on to lose.
We will start off with our first victim, Corey.
You just regained consciousness and couldn't figure out where you were for a second.
Falling asleep with your hand on a car sounds insane, but imagine sleeping in a room with either 99 other boys or 99 other girls. That's exactly what contestants had to do in Jimmy's video 100 Boys vs 100 Girls for $500,000. But you'll never guess who got accused of bending the rules. It was Jimmy himself. People said that MrBeast broke his own system and rigged the competition. There was a mini challenge within the video. Jimmy brought in 100 Rubik's Cubes. The team to solve all 100 the fastest would win the challenge, and the team that lost would have their circle cut in half. There was only one boy who knew how to solve a Rubik's Cube, and after the boys got off to a healthy lead, Jimmy offered him $10,000 to leave the competition. The guy accepted the money and left.
Do it.
I'm out.
It's 10 grand. I would leave.
10K, 10K.
This made some viewers question if the challenge was fair, as it gave the girls' team a better chance of winning. The boys ended up winning this particular challenge, so it didn't matter one way or the other. In the next challenge, there wasn't 100 Rubik's Cubes, but there was $100,000 in gift cards. In the Dream SMP Treasure Hunt, a challenge hosted by MrBeast, participants competed for a grand prize of $100,000 in gift cards, with $50,000 going directly to the winner and another $50,000 going to the winner's audience. This challenge featured some of the biggest Minecraft gamers on the internet. The contestants, to name a few, were Tommy Innit, George Not Found, and Tubbo, a well-known Minecraft YouTuber, also known as Toby. Tubbo emerged victorious, but faced intense controversy over his win. Accusations were made that he adjusted his game settings, particularly view bobbing and field of view, to see through walls. This tactic gave him a huge advantage and was heavily debated in the community. It seemed to blur the line between strategic play and unfair advantage. Dream, the creator of the Minecraft server, expressed disappointment, highlighting the fact that Tubbo was told multiple times that no glitching was allowed.
It was kind of annoying how he found it, because he like
Did
I
he
said,
stay on the
I
nether
said
roof?
No, he turned on like view bobbing, turned his FOV up and could see through the walls.
In the end, there were no hard feelings as Dream sent Tubbo a congratulations message. Speaking of Dream, it would be a dream come true if Jimmy were to come up to you and say,
Anything you fit in this triangle, I'll pay for.
this is exactly what happened to contestants Patrick Williams and Dave Wiskus. This duo demonstrated remarkable strategy and planning, but they weren't just random guys. They were both very smart. Patrick has a YouTube documentary channel of his own, and Dave develops software that helps serve the creator community.
The shelf for sale. The shelf could hold all of the small loose items.
Oh. These guys were so serious about winning that they used a tape measure to measure the dimensions of the triangle and then measure the dimensions of the boxes so they could perfectly fit them in.
We are almost out of space.
So the results weren't exactly shocking. The challenge, which involved fitting as many items as possible into a triangle on the floor, had a significant reward. MrBeast would pay for whatever items the contestants could fit within the triangle, but if anything touched the red tape, they would lose it all. With such high stakes, Patrick and Dave were insanely detailed in their strategy. Their thoughtful approach paid off, as they managed to fit every single item from the entire store in the triangle. When they lifted their fingers off the final item, it stayed and they were victorious. But if any contestants in the next challenge lifted their finger, they didn't win, they lost. In Jimmy's finger on the app challenge, a prize for $25,000 awaited the last person with their finger on the screen. However, the challenge took an unexpected turn with a contestant named 3E8. He used a controversial tactic by setting up a 3D printer to mimic the movement of his finger on the app. This strategy was designed to bypass the app's system, which required players to move their finger to different spots on the screen to confirm that they were human. 3E8's approach, while ingenious, ultimately failed due to a malfunction in the stylus he was using.
To prevent cheating on the app, every few seconds the app would instruct you to move your finger.
His disqualification proved that cheaters don't always win in the end. But if you want to see people who did win in the end, check out this next video. And don't forget to subscribe for more MrBeast content.